happy to welcome all of you here. We're super amazed of the turnout, so many cool people here. I've already had a few nice conversations, so that's really awesome. So, David and me, we are Realities. We're the guys who are paying for you here tonight. And we're doing this because we're the new kids on the block. So we just came to Berlin like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I don't even know. It's all been a blur. And we're setting up our offices here. We actually have our office 2 stories down in this very building. And we're super happy for the Colonia Nova to rent us out this wonderful event space today. But I don't want to bore you with more stuff. Well, actually, I'm going to bore you with a little more stuff. I'm just going to talk a bit about us, which is obviously my favorite topic. I'm trying to be as entertaining as possible. Can we move to the next slide? We totally forgot the clicker thingy. Yeah, so that's us. We've been, like, who knows Realities? Who's ever played Realities? Who's seen it? Okay, that makes my job a lot easier. So, David over here, he's been working with scanning for like a long time, really long time. Some of you have been in the VR scene for quite a bit, might have seen his Oculus VR, mobile VR jam thing, VR Ruin, Castle Ruin. I myself have been working in VR for over 5 years. I've started as a researcher and got more and more into the industry as the industry kept growing. So when I started, there was no DK1, there was no Oculus. So seeing all that was super, super exciting. But yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with our bio, I just wanted to say hi. So what is Realities? We have the vision to make real-world places explorable, and especially the ones that are out of reach for most of you people. So that's all kinds of places that are, too far away to travel to, too expensive to go to, that are off the limits for general public, or even, too dangerous to go to. Like, while VR is a lot about, going to fantastic places that actually do not exist and often cannot exist, we think there's a lot of really, really cool places out there in the real world that, nobody has ever seen and nobody has access to, and we want to change that, and we want to use virtual reality for that. So, in other words, we're trying to build a teleporter. And we're not going to use 360 for that, because 360 is cool and all, but I think if you want to really explore a place, you need more than that. And in our opinion, the real big potential of VR is this, going from passive consumption of media to actively exploring things, to be part of the story that you uncover. And for that, you need to be capable of traversing a place, exploring a place, moving through it. Even if it's necessary, just lie on your back and roll on the floor, if that makes you more connected with the place. So we use photogrammetry for it. For the ones who want to geek out, it's your chance to talk to David. He knows all about that stuff. Just a quick overview: you take a lot of pictures with a normal DSLR camera. And then a lot of math happens in the computer, and then you get a reconstruction. So yeah, David's gonna hate me for that simplification, but it's where we're walking here, so I don't want to go into too much detail unless you want to. You can check it out later. Okay, next slide. We get something like that out of it, which is a really, really detailed mesh. And then we can put that into an engine of our choice, which is for us Unreal. To let you, the user, explore that freely and have it as an interactive scene where we can do a lot of things with. Just to give you an idea of the quality, the right side is the photo, the left side is the in-engine screenshot. So I think we got pretty close.
It's actually the other way around. no, it's not.
Yeah, that happened.
Actually, we should try this.
Next one. Just a bit about how we ended up here. We started actually just not even a year ago. So last December we got together. As I said, we've both been working in the space for quite a bit. And then we pretty much right away got into the Boost VC program. Boost VC was also a sponsor of the meetup, I think, right, Philip?
Yeah.
So give it up, please. They are really great people. They got us over to the Silicon Valley. We lived in San Mateo. We got office space there where we could work on our prototype, bring that further. In actually about 4 months, we went from nothing to a Steam, like something that we could publish in Steam when the Vive came out. So that was pretty incredible. They helped us a lot setting up the whole business stuff as well. Spared us from a lot of mistakes that we would have made, I think. And we took, I think we took a lot of lessons learned from that, and we definitely want to bring that here and want to pay the connections bring the connections over that we made over there with like the upload guys, with like the big hardware vendors, with the press, with whoever is over there. It's a really nice community, and we want to build a bridge between Berlin and that. And as I said, we launched Realities in April, which looks about like the next slide. So you might have seen those. We actually have a booth over there where we're demoing tonight, where we have exclusive new content, so even people who have seen that stuff might come over, check by, and have a look at the new stuff, which is not published yet. And so what now for us? So we're not only hanging out here in Berlin and enjoying the nightlife now, but we have some more ideas about what we want to do, maybe a little bit. Is that animated? Oh yeah, just bring all three up. Okay, so we're working on 3 major things. We really want to make photogrammetry automated. We want to make it scalable, so that you put in images on one side that somebody takes wherever the hell they go, whatever amazing place they see, and go to a VR experience without any manual labor. So no touch-up of the scans, no manual retopo, no all the stuff that takes a lot of time. There's computers out there that can do that stuff, and that's something that we want to push. We want to make it simpler. Taking the photos from photogrammetry is still very challenging. Especially if you want to get a good result and not just an okay result. It's easy to get something, but it's really hard to get something that looks really cool. That's something where we want to help, where we want to educate people, where we want to find solutions to guide you as you go through the process. All that kind of stuff is what we're looking at. And then also we want to democratize it. As I said earlier, the big goal that we have is that everybody of you out there can take a camera, can go to a place, can start shooting, and can share his or her place that they've been to with the whole world. So, and for that we need help. We're hiring. So we bring it all up. We'll be searching for a senior Unreal developer to help us. We are searching for experienced backend people that will help us to bring the whole processing into the cloud. And we're looking for computer vision people that have experience ideally in scanning. If any of that applies to you, if you know somebody who wants to start a new challenge, build something really cool from the ground up, from the beginning on, reach out to us. As you could have guessed, possibly jobs@realities.io is where you have to reach out, or just come talk to us today. And I want to close with a few remarks why we decided to come here to Berlin and not stay in Silicon Valley. As a lot of people ask us that question. And I think Berlin is going to be a really huge place for VR. Yeah. Thanks to groundwork laid by people like Carl and Alex and Philip who've been organizing the meetups. I think there's a really cool, creative crowd here. It's very different than Silicon Valley. I think there's a lot of talent that is really crucial for VR, which is not present in the Silicon Valley. They don't have people doing computer games. That place is way too expensive to live in, do computer games. I think we have the right mixture here of creative people and technical people. I think we have the space that is needed and to create something new. And we are very excited to set up our offices here in Berlin. and be part of the community here. We want to really support everybody who's like just excited about VR here and move things forward. And yeah, I think that's it. Possibly, yeah, the Wonderful Earth, which is our menu, which you can check out later over there. David, do you want to add something? Do you want to talk? Say hi.
Yeah, I think David already introduced me. So yeah, as you said, I already did a lot of photogrammetry stuff. So if you have any more questions, I could. I could answer some questions on photogrammetry if you want to know them. And one thing I also want to talk about is what I really like about the Bay Area. So the people there, it's all like it's really local, so it's really easy to get in touch with everyone. But in addition, they really help each other. So it's something they really help each other getting in touch with someone. So if they know someone, they introduce you. If they think it's a helpful contact, they introduce you. And that's something that's really amazing. And I think Europe also needs this. To work together, because in Europe it's even more split up and then connections are even more valuable, and they don't get like less valuable if you share them, they get more valuable. And that's also something where I'm really excited about what Carl is doing with Dan, so connecting the Paris, the Amsterdam and the Berlin scene. That's something that I'm really looking forward to, but yeah, Dan will tell something about it later. And that's something that I really want to see also in Berlin, what I'm really excited about. And also, for all the enthusiasts that are currently trying to do something with VR, continue to do it, push it, and yeah, try to make the most of it. So, woo!
Do you guys have any questions? For now, you can always approach us later if you want to move further.
How many stands do you have so far?
It's a good question.
Published or unpublished?
Both.
It's about 5 in the experience right now, officially, and they're like 9 to 10 finished, and there's a lot more to come. Like we have a lot of data sets lying around that we're going to tackle soon.
Nice. Cool.
Any other questions? Yeah.
Could you do that from a motion picture or from?
It's single images, so you really shoot photos. The resolution is better, you have less motion blur, stuff like that. Sure.
Did you come up with your own photogrammetry technique, or did you use existing ones?
So we use some like off-the-shelf software, but it's something where we optimize afterwards. So there's already like commercial software out there that does a really good job. It's something, if you want to put it in the cloud, that's obviously not the solution, because most of the commercial software is focused around the UI. And in principle, all the algorithms are the same. So the way the reconstruction goes, it's always feature detection, that's basically SIFT algorithm. Then it's like a multi-field stereo algorithm that's also very like similar, building disparity maps, filtering disparity maps, building a dense point cloud, and then a processor reconstruction to find the volume solution for the point cloud. And it's essentially what all photogrammetry software does. So it's something.
Is this mostly a sitting experience, standing experience, or room scale?
It's best if you have room scale, if you walk around. You could also do it standing, but we don't recommend sitting.
But it doesn't go beyond room scale, so you can explore like a whole building or an entire countryside.
The more tracking you have, the larger you can walk around. So we have some scenes that are really huge, but the further you go out there, the lower the resolution gets. So I think the largest mesh by now we have something like 6 kilometers in every direction, something like this. So, but it's something like the first most distance. It's something like a pixel has a size of 1 meter, and so it looks really blurry.
How do you tackle movements so beyond room scale?
You can teleport yourself. So it's actually fast movement. So it's something you dash there in like half a second.
Okay.
talking about effort, production cells. If you take a room like this now, how much is automatic and how much you spoke about optimization? How many manual hours you put into scene to take up this room?
So ideally, we don't put any man hours in it. At the moment, it's sometimes we do some like rough cleanup, but it's something where we really want to go.
So you do
fully
shooting
automated.
and tomorrow morning is done.
No, not tomorrow morning, but the computer just put
It's
it.
only rendering time. It's not no manual.
So the calculation times it takes quite some time to run it through the processing. So that's something that takes up to 2 days, something like this. But it's not. So we really want to go away from a manual. So we do some like rough cleanup at the moment, but that's usually less than an hour. And yeah, we also look into some solutions to have like everything fully automated.
How many photos would you need for a space like this? Do you have a photos per square meter kind of rule? Sorry.
For a space like this, so with people, don't even try it. Without people, you could go with roughly 300, 400 images, but white walls are difficult. It's something, if they are too bright or too, they still have some texture because of the rough surface, so this could work, but it's something that's not ideal.
So you have to track them out.
But that's something, yeah. But that's something where we also have something in mind about solutions. So active scanning devices will get a lot cheaper. They will be built in your smartphone in the next years. That's something that we definitely want.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you, I don't know, I was a bit late, but did you already speak about Valve's VR destinations and how do you see yourselves existing together with them in the future?
Yeah, so Valve, they offer their like destinations is really made for like artists. So it's focused on the Steam, on the Steamworks, Steamworks artists, and it's not only focused on photogrammetry. They have a lot of photogrammetry content on it because Adam Foster of Valve, he also dabbles in photogrammetry for like over a year now, and he did most of the cool stuff on destinations. But it's also something like a private project of him. And their focus is really to give people, like artists, a really easy platform to put their stuff on. So they also told us already in January that they are doing it, so there's no interference. And our focus is really to go away from any manual work or and to really fully automate it and to get it in the cloud. And that the user only needs to take images. So really long-term focusing on consumer and not just like artists that already have a background. And yeah, in destinations you have to upload a final 3D model. So
Cool, thank you.
Do you combine your scenes with any kind of sound design, or are you thinking about anything like that?
Yeah, yes, I mean, already. We set PowerPoint sound sources of ambient sounds. We encourage people to record audio sounds, put that all in. There's the little flyers, leaflets, have audio comments that tell you more about the background of the place. So that definitely is a big part of it. Actually, we just in general want to get away from just pure scans, as they feel sterile sometimes. But we want to capture the essence of that scene and that feeling of being there. Audio is a big part of that, obviously. So yeah, some of our scans don't have audio, but that's mostly for the part that it's like a silent place and it's hard to find audio to put into. Yeah.
So, when I was back at your goal when you said automation and simplification, is it you want to, in the future, your goal is to produce content for your own platform, or do you want to do a software where people can create content and then use yourself, you as a platform to publish that?
We want you to go out and take pictures and don't care about all the heavy lifting, the technical stuff that is going on behind the scenes, but we help you to take the right pictures, to upload them, and then you get a VR experience out in the end that is part of realities. Alright? Sure.
Thank you for the nice presentation. I wonder how to handle situations when the light changes. So if you record in the outside environment and the sun is not so strong, it's not quite enough to see 300 images.
be fast. And it's something So if I do the scanning, I really focus on capturing sharp shadows first, and then try to not have them on the next images. So it's something that's really like a rough workaround. Yeah, and in general, you really try to get to be done in 2 hours, and then if you have like a slightly moving shadow, it's not that distracting.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, thank you for this presentation. I wonder, how can we make a business out of it? Where can we get money from this? Just for curiosity.
So there will be some premium content on realities. So some destinations you have to pay for, and we also look into product placement, but that's something that's very early stage. We're looking into different ways to monetize.
All right, I think let's cut it here. The other folks get a chance to talk as well. Philip, I think I'll just hand over to you.